Can you tell us bakit ka na late dumating? Kasi maaga dumating si Direk, maaga dumating yung mga leading men mo.
So sorry po. Pero na-late po ako kasi yung wala po akong mabook na sa kahit ano pong application. Tapos may kumuha po ng book ko pero sobrang layo niya po. And wala pong tao dun sa bahay para maghatid sa akin. Tsaka yun lang po talaga. Pero hindi po valid yung any reason. Talagang ngayon lang po ako na-late. Hindi na po ako hindi pa din walang valid na reason sa pagiging late kasi we should always respect other people's time. I'm so sorry po, it's not gonna happen again.
Anyway, thank you for letting us know. Kasi kanina pa rin kami naghihintay dito. But anyway,
So sorry.
Direk, anong kaibahan nitong Hibla 2 sa nauna?
Thank you, Oscar. Yun nga po, ano siya, siblings ngayon, before it was father and daughter. Tapos, well, we try to do, parang do something new with the part where nag-aaway sila nung actually si Albi yung kaaway ni Gion. So, medyo mas ma-action yun. And then we had a lot of sexy scenes.
Thank you, Direk. Kay Alvi, kasi ang maganda sa iyo, nakakatawid ka kasi sa mainstream at nakagawa ka ng BMX. So, wala kang masyadong restrictions sa sarili mo. So, parang sa iyo, it just worked. Hindi ka tulad ng ibang aktor naman. Alam naman natin, yung ibang aktor talaga namimili ng role na kailang gagampanan. In your case, bakit mo ito ginagawa?
To work with Direct Tobel again. For this specific project, because I was supposed to fly to the States noong June, the first week. Pero na-extend ako sa Blood versus Judy. And then sakto, I found out si Direct Tobel yung project. I passed on this originally kasi nga, I had the ticket na eh. But then, nagtanong sa akin yung soap ko kung pwede pa ako mag-extend. And then nalaman ko si Direct Tobel to. So I was like, you know what, it's a sign siguro na extend na nga. So I extended my flight, tatapusin ko lang yung soap ko, hindi nagawa ko na rin to. On the other question, on the other part of that naman, bakit ako gumagawa ng mga, let's say, Viva Max? Wala eh. Mahal ng mga gastusin eh. Di ba? Like, it's work. So, I'm not someone to turn down work na I've been doing this for more than 15 years na. So, di ba, it's really a job for me at this point eh. So, I'm looking at it like, it's a paycheck. Pero at the same time, di ba, with all projects, ganito naman talaga eh. Like, at this point in my life talaga, like, this is how I earn money. So, I can't be turning down projects.
Thank you. Balikan lang kita, Direk. Direk, bakit sunod-sunod yata yung paggawa mo ng mga sexy movies as compared sa mga horror kung saan ka nauna na-identify?
Actually, before Tita Aster, we would pitch in stories kay Boss Big. And then lately, parang nag-reshuffle ng strategy. Ngayon, yung concept ng gagaling na sa kanila. So, tinatawagan na lang kami for projects for VMX. But I'm gonna do a new horror movie for people also this coming month. So, abangan niyo po yan. Thank you.
Lastly, of course, kay Margaret. Margaret, may mga nagawa ka na rin pelikula. Anong kaibahan nito compared to the previous movies na nagawa mo na?
Sa first movie ko po, na Balahibong Pusa, since naman po dun sa movie yon lagi po akong may ginagawang kakaiba. Ngayon po, siguro ang layo na nitong Hibla compared to my first ever movie na Balahibong Pusa. Mas vulgar, I would say. Mas talagang, second movie ko na nga po itong GL, yung pag-GL. Ayun po, parang nagagamay-gamay ko na din yung pag-GL. And mas nagiging comfortable ako kasi si Aliyah. Dahil kay Aliyah. Ayun po, thank you. Opo, teacher ko po si Aliyah.
Saan ka mas kinikilig or nag-i-enjoy? Doing the thing or the kissing scenes or intimate scenes with a guy or with a girl?
Siguro po sa Hibla, mas na-enjoy ko po yung sa amin ni Ali. Kasi po, super close po talaga namin ni Aliyah. So, hindi ako na-uncomfortable. And ine-empower din po kasi ako ni Aliyah na yung mga personal insecurities ko po, sinishare ko sa kanya na lagi niyang sinasabi na, girl, hindi ko nga naisip yan, hindi ko nga nakikita yan. I think you're perfect. Lagi siyang ganun. So, mas nag-enjoy ako. Hindi like sexually, pero like, I love na, never kong na-imagine na magiging comfortable ako sa love scene ng ganun.
Yun po, thank you. Thank you and good luck on your movie. Thank you.
Okay, maraming salamat po, Tita Aster. Now, going on to the second batch. Okay, consisting of Jeff Fernando, Jojo Panaligan, John Fontanilla, and Alan Sancon. Ngayon, let's hear from the Daily Tribune. We have Jeff Fernando.
Hello po. Ayan. Ang question ko is, para sa tatlong actors natin, before doing this Himla 2, pinanood niyo ba muna yung original, yung 1, to familiarize yourselves kung ano yung magiging role niyo, or yun, may ganun ba?
Nakakatawa kasi kakasabi ko ito kay Direk kanina sa likod about another project. But for example, I did It's Okay to Not Be Okay that came out last year. So galing siya sa Korean based. And then they also asked, din sabi ni Direk May sa akin, can you watch the Korean one kahit yung part mo lang? And then I told her, okay na ba Direk, wag na? Kasi ayoko manood ng ganyan kasi baka subconsciously gayahin ko yung original instead of, di ba, parang acting on my own. So yeah, yun lang yung philosophy ko when it comes to these things.
Okay. Kayo,
Sa akin, pinanood ko lang ng like yung trailer yata. Yun, para magka-idea lang ako kung anong karakter ni Dante sa Himla 1. Para masundan ko siya since Himla 2 kami. Yun.
Okay. So Margaret.
Sa akin po, siguro yung love scene lang yung pinanood ko. Kasi parang yung sa previews ko po, parang may bibigay pa ako eh. It's just I don't know how kung paano ko siya i-express. So yun po yung pinanood ko doon mainly, yung mga love scenes. Pero same thing po with Kuya Albi. Ayoko din po kasi masira yung pagiging raw nung pagbibigay ko ng buhay sa character. At syempre, for sure, si Direk Topel, naaral niya na po yung movie. And ang ginagawa ko lang po is makikinig ako and I will try to execute it ng pinaka-best ko po talaga. Yun po.
Okay. Next question ko is, okay na ba? May next question pa. Next question for Albi. Nabanggit mo kanina, a paycheck is a paycheck. Di ba kaya humahalo ka ng trabaho? May pinaghahandaan ka ba para sa next chapter ng buhay mo? May ganun ba?
No, kasi I'm leaving for the States in July and then I'll be back in October pa. So, di ba? Bills don't stop naman eh. So I just need to stockpile some. And I won't be able to work when I'm there. So yeah.
Oo. Ba't ang tagal mong mawawala?
Wala lang. I want to visit my son. He lives in the States eh. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you so much. Ngayon naman pakinggan natin ang mga katanungan ni Jojo Panaligan from Rider PH.
Thanks, Vivi. To the cast, kanina dun sa trailer, yung characters na dalawa, tinanong nung kaibigan yata nila na nag-SEX na ba kayo? Kayo ba in real life, pag tinanong kayo ng ganun, would you find that offensive or sasagutin niyo?
May anak na ako eh. So parang obvious naman, di ba? Never na tinanong sa akin yun.
So kay Gion and Margaret na lang.
Siyempre, I will answer it honestly because I'm in the right age naman na to say that. Yeah.
You won't find it offensive.
Hindi naman, hindi naman.
Margaret.
Siguro po depende sa nagtatanong. Kasi syempre kung out of nowhere, tatanungin ka na gano'n, parang, alin. Pero if genuine question naman, tsaka right time and right intentions, siguro I would say na talagang yung totoo. Yan po. Thank you.
Yung second question ko, nabanggit din kanina na liblib na lugar kayo nag-shoot so walang signal. Paano nyo nilibang yung sarili nyo? Dahil alam naman natin lahat tayo gumagamit online most of the times. So what did you do? Margaret, let's start with you.
ayun po, parang mas naging malaking opportunity siya for us to get to know each other more. Kasi mas nagkaroon kami ng madaming time para magkakwentuhan eh. Kahit yung talagang standby lang, magkukwentuhan kami ni Aliyah, ni Gio, ni Albi, yun po. Tapos yun, scroll sa gallery.
Yun nga, dinaloko ko lang yung sarili ko. Kahit walang internet, tinitignan ko pa rin yung apps. Pero, I mean, nung nag-start naman ako umarte, wala namang smartphone eh. Pero dude, I can't imagine it anymore.
You can't live without.
Oo, kasi pati dito may hard copy kami, which thankful ako. Kasi mas gusto ko naging hard copy ng script. Pero like, di ba, now, pati yung script, dito lang pinapadala, ang hirap magbasa, nakakatamad, ang daming instructions. Mas okay talaga pag meron kang physical copy ng script. But yeah, dude.
Pero yung malala pa nun, talagang parang nag-aaway kami eh. Kasi magugulat kami, may natunog na TikTok.
Oo,
Hoy, ano? Kanino ka nakakonect? Pakonectin mo.
Dude, nakakonect ako. Kinausap ko yung may-ari ng bahay. Hindi niya ako wifi password.
Tapos sabi pa sa akin, bro, huwag mong pasasabi yung
Bro,
password.
oo nga. Sabi ko sa kanya, huwag mo na sabihin sa kanila. Babagal to.
Grabe,
Wala
nag-aaway
tayo
pa
nag-connect.
Nawala bigla, no? Nung dumami tayo.
Dumamit na tayo gumamit.
Oo.
Dapat di kita rin sinabi sa'yo.
Gian, ikaw paano?
Ako naman, naubos ko ni gallery ko, kung ano-ano na lang dinilit ko, naka 1,500 yata ang gallery. Para lang malibo ko yung sarili ko eh. Kasi wala talaga as in kahit signal, wala talaga doon. So, ayun, gano'n. Tapos nakipagdaldala na lang din talaga ako sa kanila para mas malibo kami. Yeah.
I was thinking baka may nagdala ng libro or, you know.
Dude, pati yung libro nasa phone na rin. Wala na. It's over.
Pati yung mga childhood trauma namin, talagang na-open up namin eh.
So, nakatulong para mag-build ng chemistry. Anyway, direct bonus question lang. Sa dami naman ng original scripts or stories, anong konsiderasyon nyo para pumayag gumawa ng remake? Kasi nagawa na yun, obviously.
Well, first of all, ang nagpa-ako sa akin was that gawa ko nung teacher ko na si Yang Naranas. So, it was an honor na gawin ko. At the same time, very challenging siya kasi I'm sure yung original libro was shot like more than 20 days. This one we shot for a couple of days lang. So, and then we try to make the best out of those days. At napaganda naman namin siya. We were very happy. And of course, yung mga namin, yung mga sex scenes namin dito, very, actually I had a lot of help from these people. No? Sila na nagbibigay sa akin ng mga positions. Nagugulat na lang ako sa mga suggestions nila. But yeah, ang ganda ng collaboration namin.
So you wanted to take on that challenge, not necessarily that you saw na may kailangan i-improve from the original.
Yeah, usually naman pag remake talaga, you can't veer away dun masyado sa original concept. You can add treatment or suggest new twist, pero not really the pinaka-bare bones nito na.
But in a word, how would you describe this remake from the original? Is it what, bolder?
Yeah, this is bolder. This is mas ma-action. No? We had a lot of action scenes. And then also in the original din, parang napanood ko siya, wala naman siyang parang longer sex scenes with especially in GL, no, wala doon. Dito meron kami na mas malawak yung mga sex scenes.
Thanks, Phoebe.
Okay, maraming salamat po. Ngayon naman, from DZRH, John Fontanilla.
Barangay LS.
Barangay LS.
Thank you, Phoebe.
Apologies.
Ay, it's okay. Anyway, sa tatlong artist natin, sa sex scene na sinasabi ni Direk, kayo ba ay nag-uusap kung paano nyo i-execute? Meron ba kayong ganon? Especially kay Alvi na alam naman natin na mainstream yung ginagawang mga projects.
I mean, medyo laid out na eh. May process na eh, may blocking na eh. So, we usually just follow that. I mean, yeah, meron pa rin kahit paano. Like, we still talk about Howard, diba? Imposible naman walang collaboration kasi. But, it's mostly laid out na for us and we just have to follow it, diba?
Taga ko lang, I tried to board it kasi, do storyboards pa rin. And then, what they would do is parang katawanan nila pag sobrang acrobatic yung positions. And then,
Yeah, you can
Direct talaga ba?
and then magsasuggest sila ng mas feasible na position.
When it comes to the scenes, scenes like that, it's mostly blocking talaga eh. As an actor, wala ka naman masyadong mapapalasa. Of course, may emotions pa rin, di ba? May emotions yung scene eh. Pero it's mostly a physical scene, so medyo kailangan mo na talaga siya sundin eh.
Wala ba yung para itodo na natin para take one lang?
Kahit anong mangyari, never mag-take one sa kahit anong scene, sa kahit anong production, imposible, gagawin yung take one na yan, sorry. I mean, you know, laging uulit at uulit ka talaga eh. May different angle, different setup. So, but you never go into a scene thinking na makukuha natin to in take one.
Oo. Sa'yo, again, Albi may limitations ka ba pagdating sa mga love scenes, sex scenes?
Sa akin kasi it's all about context, di ba? It's all about the context of things. The context, ano ba yung context ng scene na to? So, when it comes to like physical limitations, di ba? Hindi lang ako mag-full frontal, but like that's it. So, as long as kapag nabasa ko sa scene na this makes sense, I'll do it. Siguro I don't wanna like hit my partner in the scene. Diba? There was this one movie they wanted me to spit on my scene part. I didn't want to do that. It's just stuff like that, diba? Yeah.
Thank you, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, maraming salamat po, Kuya John. Pasensya na, may apologies.